Hi, I'm Mike Cambersley, growing exotic food plants in the UK. Now, today I took all my citrus out of the greenhouse, out of the conservatory, and out of the citrus grow tents that I've been using to overwinter them. And I'll just go through some of the collection. And this one here you're looking at is my lemon. I'm not sure what the variety it is. I think it's an Italian lemon. It was bought out of Aldi supermarket last year. I bought 3 plants out of Aldi. Calamondin, a Nagami kumquat, and this lemon. And at the time I stripped off all the buds, all the flower buds, and all the fruit, and it's since bounced back with quite a few fruits, and now it is flowering, and this thing has grown very rapidly during the year that I've had it. And the other one that I'd bought out of Aldi is this Nagami kumquat. At the time I stripped it of all the flowers and the fruits, and it was overwintered here in my little orangery, and this again has bounced back, but I'm keeping this in one of the grow tents with heating that I will be experimenting with during the coming months, because I think the Nagami kumquat needs quite a lot of heat in order for it to flower and fruit. So I'll be turning on the tubular heaters I've got down here and just find out what's the optimum temperature it might like in order to start fruiting. And the other one that was overwintered in the little orangery I've got is this Kuckle Kumquat. Now this has got fruit hanging off it. These are ripe and they need stripping off now, and it's got lots of small fruitlets that were there over the winter, but it's now starting to show new growth, and I think most of those fruits, they're yellowing, so they most likely will fall off and will be replaced by new fruit. But this has really performed well for me since I bought it last year, 2023. And this one here is my Onshu Satsuma. Now this Satsuma is sitting down here on a Poncirus rootstock, and it's really performed very well. Lots of new growth and lots of flower buds starting to pop out all over the place. And it's also holding quite a lot of fruit. They're still green, so I suspect these will grow larger as the weather gets better further into the summer. Now over here I've got my little American finger lime, and that was bought I think in 2022, August 2022, and that's doing quite well. It did flower last year, but all the flower buds fell off. And here I've got my Meyer Lemon, and this as well is on a Poncirus rootstock, and it's got some really nice sized lemons. They are as big as anything you can actually get in the shops. And I've got two there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lemons on here, and I've taken off a few since the lemons started to ripen, and it is starting to show new growth that I'm pleased about. Shortly I'll be ripping off all the lemons of this tree because I'm wanting it to grow with more foliage and to flower and fruit again this year. Here I've got my Owari Satsuma, and some of the fruits on here are really overripe. They're shriveling up now, so it is ready to harvest all these fruits, and some of them have actually dropped off in the little orangery I have. So this will be another set that I will be stripping off in order to get this plant growing. And this one is on, I think, a bitter orange rootstock. I'm not sure of the rootstock of that. That's the Owari Satsuma, just laden with fruit, ready to be harvested. And going across here, I've got my Calamondin, and the Calamondin was overwintered in my one of my grow tents, and this one, the grow tent this was in, had tubular greenhouse heater in there, and it's one of the citrus that I bought out of Aldi, and I'd stripped off all the fruits last year and all the flower buds, and it's just come bouncing back with fruit that are now ready to be harvested again, because I want this to start pushing out new growth as it's doing now, and actually to flower for me again, and for the foliage to grow much more than it is at the moment. I'm not too happy with the leaves. I think I've just fed them for the first time today, so I think there'll be lots of improvement in the foliage. And next to that, I've got my Yuzu. This Yuzu I bought, I think, sometime about 2020, and this produced fruits for me. But in 2022-23 frost, it got heavily damaged, and I've since repaired the damage to the cyan and overwintered it here in the garden with no protection at all. The only thing that got protected was the top of the container, which had one of my design covered over it. So over the winter it was covered, the top was covered, and I didn't do any watering of the citrus plants at all over winter. And this is now bouncing back, but there some leaf curl on here, which suggests maybe that I had overdone it with holding back watering on this Yuzu. And just across from it I have another Yuzu, and this Yuzu is on a Poncirus rootstock, and here you have a plant that's really looking healthy and well, and it's also now pushing out new growth. You can see down there, and there are growth points all over the plant. The other one I've got here is Poncirus trifoliata, and that is pushing out quite a lot of new growth. And I'm growing this because I'm curious about this plant, love the shape, and it's really cold hardy. Again, last year I didn't cover this. I just covered the top of the holder, sorry, the top of the container, because it's just a practice I do with all the citrus I grow out here in the garden. And the other container grown citrus that I've got here is this beautiful Navel orange. Now this thing got severely damaged in the winter of 2022-23, and it was overwintered out here in one of my grow tents with incandescent lighting. The only enemy that I've got in the garden really is I think they're slugs and snails that crawls up and go for the leaves. Again, this is the first time I've fed this all over the winter. It's the first time I've fed it since the start of winter, but I'm very pleased with it because here you've got new growth going on, and deeper into the tree I think there might be the start of maybe some flower buds. But this is really one of my pride and joy out here, because it was really knocked back to the rootstock, top of the rootstock, and then over last year and during the winter it has bounced back. I've got more to show you, but I think it's quite a long video this, so I think I'll end it here. So thank you so much for watching.